Hello, I'm Ari David, and this is Destined for Failure, a Twitch stream where I play Destiny just so badly. I see I have a bunch of my regulars here already. Hello, Cody. Hello, Ding Dong. Hello, Barkov, of course. Where would I be without Barkov? Where would we all be? David is my middle name that I use professionally. It's it. Oh, not quite. Hello, Alice. Yeah, Ari Rubin's stream last night. So, for posterity's sake, uh, for anyone who didn't watch, uh, I was told I was gonna be on a quiz show. I did not expect to wind up in an improv scene. But I should have known. I should have known better because that's how Ari and Greg met. They met doing UCB Upright Citizens Brigade classes together. So yeah, I when Greg was showing up as the devil, and I'm like, what the fuck? Because they were talking about it before, and he's like, yeah, let me get my red light. I'm like, what is happening? Um, I, Greg and I were on it. Yeah, Barkov. Greg was the devil. Thank you. Well, he was throwing me, he was lobbing softballs, man. Like, that was. I looked at the front page of Wikipedia on Star Trek: The Next Generation. I thought it was gonna go one of two ways. I thought it was either gonna be that, or he was gonna be like, okay, what was the name of production designer in episode 209, Measure of a Man? I'd be like, I don't fucking production designer. I don't know. But no, he didn't do that at all. He's like, so would you say that you like Star Trek? Yeah, I would say I like Star Trek. I think that's a fair statement. Um, I'm very happy I decided to stream tonight too, Barkov. Mostly because I like Destiny. Also, I needed to remember what a regular stream was like. Oh, I'm sorry you had a bad day, dude. Alright, Cody, you go do your thing. Sorry you had a bad day, Cody. Hopefully I'll be entertaining. I'll be chill, at the very least. It's, if you go to the About section on Twitch, I know you did, Barkov. I said, Cody, have a good one, because he's going to lurker mode, because he's got a kid. I don't use Nightbot. I don't have any bots right now. I'm on the honor system and the manual ban system. I used the Streamlabs bot for like my first couple of sessions, and it was too much. And I was like, no, not this. Not this. He sure does, Barkov. He sure does. And I have it on good authority from Nightbot that he hates you too. But I'm here to lift your spirits, not put you down. So, we'll go play some Destiny. Right? Destiny? That's why we're all here. Destiny. Barkov has drawn a very hard anti-Nightbot stance. So, catch up. Right? Ding dong. Man, you know what? I feel obligated. We gotta alt tab for a sec. I'm sorry. Hold on. There's an injustice that needs to be righted. I can't see the chat at the moment. Let's hope this works. The man, this man is given Ding Dong the diamond, the VIP diamond, because our good friend from Australia has been showing up a bunch, and I think it's super cool, and I appreciate it. I saw the part where you said you were looking forward to this, and that's very, very cool of you to say, because it's really just me playing video games, and hopefully not being as abrasive as I am every other night. Sure, I will put the Patreon link. One moment. It's patreon.com/theamazingari. It should just be that. We'll find out when I put this link in. Alright, where does it take you? Yep, that's it. There you go. It is time, Barkov. You can yell at me whenever. To the correct place. Yeah, so there's only 2 tiers. There's $1 and $2. $1's giving me $1. Yeah, I'm about as responsive on Discord. I answer when I have something to say. Oh, well, I'm happy to help that. I know what the end of a workday is like. That I've been there, man. Not in a long time, because my life this past year or so, pandemic aside, I made a lot. I did a big career pivot, and I wasn't intending Twitch streaming to be part of it, but it became part of it. So now I'm a writer and a Twitch streamer, and I work from home 100% of the time. Yes, it's a subscription. It is. It come. Yeah, I had no idea at first either. A lot of it's new. So Patreon, the root word is patron. Patron continues to support someone, so that's, I guess, their logic, which makes sense. But yeah, I am active on the Discord. I was just chatting with people today. I put my writing up there. We share cat pictures. We joke about stuff. We talk about stuff. It's this conversation, but even when I'm not streaming. Ooh, nice. The baboom. The baboom means you became a cool person, which is just what I call. That's fine, Ding Dong. Again, like, I didn't make the Discord because I thought it was some mandatory thing. I made the Discord because people asked. They're like, when can we share this on Discord? I was like, all right, I'll put a Discord together. And then, well, thank you, Barkov. I truly appreciate that. That means a bunch. I made a Patreon account for this, so like, it's all new to me too. But I'm trying to make the most of it. People have requested channels. I try to put in channels. I want to do watch parties. I think Hulu just approved watch parties. I don't know if you can do it through Twitch because of Amazon, but they have a watch party thing now, so there's more than one, like, source. to collab. Are you mainly Vibes now? Mainly Vibes was like, yo man, you gotta grow weed with me. I'm like, I live in New York. It's not legal here yet. He vanished. I gotta go talk to that guy. That's the problem with all my friends only being on the internet now. I mean, I'll be honest, it's nothing personal. It's the stuff I don't have the ingredients and I'm not a big drinker, man. Like I took out that whiskey last night for Ari Rubin's stream, because it was funny. I thought it was funny, but B, I needed it. Like, the boy was testing me. All right. Hey, John. Vanessa the Rabbit, a.k.a. John from our Cyberpunk game. Welcome, welcome. He's a clanmate in Destiny. One of these days, John, if you're still here, if this wasn't just a hop in and say hi, one of these days, John, Vanessa the Rabbit, we're gonna have to get you onto this stream, and we're gonna have to play Destiny together. That'll have to happen. Yeah, so where am I? Where am I right now? I hit the hard cap for the season, which is really cool. So I get like plus 12 from my seasonal artifact, and then all my gears at 1250. So now I'm chasing pinnacle rewards, and it's a very slow crawl with very few avenues of getting upgrades until you hit the pinnacle cap of 1260, which is the limit for the season. Oh, if you're on now, we can make this happen. I can get your voice in here. If I wanted to do video, I could make it happen too through Discord, but we would have to pause the stream. But if you're talking about another night, that also works. Whenever you're comfortable. No rush, John. But that would be cool. Yeah. That's what I thought. Greg, the guardianing has barely started. I've mostly been talking with chat. I landed on Europa. I grabbed some bounties from my good buddy Varix. No, I'm not gonna pause the stream. Don't worry. Nothing's happening. I was contemplating. So, I was saying how I hit the gear cap for everything but pinnacle rewards, which means I gotta go do like certain activities and I can only get X amount of pinnacle rewards a week. And I did a bunch of them, but now I got stuff to do on Europa. Plenty of stuff. And one of the things I've been really wanting to try is something new to Beyond Light, which is called Heroic Lost Sectors. So lost my ability to speak there for a second. Lost Sectors are like dungeons from World of Warcraft. Like you would go in with like a group, except they're single-person instances. They're normally really easy, and it's a really nice way. It's a really nice way to play the game in a low-stress setting in the sandbox. But they found a way to make it stressful because it's Bungie. And they have these. They rotate where they are and how difficult they are and what modifiers they have. But normally you would run, you'd run into one of these like chasms, and there's a lost sector down there. If you're not familiar with Destiny, you want to keep your eyes out for where is that? Where is it on this one? Ah, here. You want to look for this symbol. This symbol means a lost sector is nearby. But now we have these flags. So this one rewards head. I want an arm. Oh no, it's just okay. So that's what I want. They have tied new exotics to this activity, so you can only get it by playing it. And you get like triumphs if you do it solo. And the recommended power is 1250, and this is hard. So let's go watch me like smack my face against a brick wall for a while. Because that'll be fun. We'll do stasis. As much as I am enjoying leveling you up, I'm gonna switch to Jotun. And then... No. We'll try that. Now my equipment gets locked in this, so I cannot change what I equip. So hold on, let me actually see what the fucking modifiers are. Barrier and overload. I have no anti-barrier weapon equipped as I have it now, so that was stupid. I do want you duality because of my arm mod. Okay, unstoppable shotgun, and then... Oh no, that's unstoppable, not overload. Overload. See, this is why you gotta pay attention to these modifiers. Okay. Barrier and overload. Okay. You can do overload assault rifle. And I don't need unstoppable right now, so assault rifle. Ah, thank you, Artistic. I will check the chat in a moment. You people have all been having, it looks like a really nice conversation. But I've been up my own ass playing this. Anti-barrier, pulse rifle, or submachine gun. I think we're gonna have to do neither. I think we do neither. And we put our good friend Banshee's sword, the Lament, which is an anti-barrier sword. And then what do I do? This is me really metagaming, like, more than I usually do. I will rewind now and take a look at it. Okay, maybe I'll chime in later. Vanessa Rabbit, how's your cyberpunk character, Luis? Barkov, I hope you like Greg. I mean, I'm very flattered by the fact that you like Mr. Friend and Rabbit. We certainly enjoy playing them. But I hope we're not the only things keeping you around. I am, well... Oh, I never expect... Young Barkov, official rap name. Multitasking some homework. I was very proud of you, Barkov. You did your work, and you got a good grade. He did. For those of you, he answered me in Greg's stream. But back here in Ari's corner, yeah, Greg's... Ding dong, you're right. Greg is doing a fantastic job. I think he's doing great. I try to tell him that as much as possible. It's my job to throw a wrench into the monkey works. I'm a player. I hear that, Barkov. Greg's an interesting guy. Even if you're not interested in a subject, his opinion on something boring will be interesting. I can tell you that from experience. Yeah, Barkov, it's the not liking, it's not a matter of not liking Barkov, although Greg's picky. It's this weird thing with Twitch where you have to put um, a, a barrier up to a certain degree, because as much as we're interacting, we're still separated. We've never met in person. So there's always like, you got to be really careful with who you let in. And Greg's how to drink things. Oh, I know you do. You're a smart kid. That's why we keep Barkov. We keep you around for a reason, man. We like hassling you. You get it. Let me finish scrolling through here. He doesn't approve of explosions. So things are meh. Well, a lot of people are having med days, and I'm glad if hanging out here is a little bit of a alleviate it. Yeah, I'm with you, John. It's really damn hard to DM a game. And it's hard to run one online. That's a good, yeah. Good eggs, that's a good phrasing. Yeah. Aphorism? What's the right word to describe that? Anyways. Good eggs. Yeah, I would say that's, I like the cut of his jib. I like when people say that. This is the only stream a guy with a mohawk will say old sailor terms. I like the cut of his jib. Well, I don't know. You are what you eat, Barkov. Alright, so I got an anti-barrier thing. I definitely, if I'm gonna keep an assault rifle, it's gonna be Gnawing Hunger. Then we'll do Perfect Paradox. And I think we're in business. Rory, what's up? It's about to get interesting. I'm gonna try one of these master lost sectors. My equipment is now locked. I have a limited amount of lives before it resets, so I have to play this super slow and steady. Oh, we know, Barkov. We all know. So yeah, again, I'm timed, but that's not super important. They're not going to kick me out. It may affect my score, but that I don't think affects my reward at all. Ah, nope. Okay. Okay, sir. Now, the goal is not to die. Of course. Easier said than done. If I space out on the chat at all, it's only because this is really hard. And these guys are like, they're bullet sponges, and the champions will heal if I don't stay on them. Like, I gotta get after this guy now. See? He healed right the fuck up. Oh, God, I hate it. No. Nay. I go back, I retreat. Tactical retreat. Oh boy, do I not approve of that message. No. Yeah. This is tough. He took a lot of damage. I almost had him dead. Oh, great. Yeah, of course. There's a motherfucking heavy shank right there. Nope. Up. Yep. Nope. Okay. Hey. Oh. I don't like this. I have the wrong gear. I gotta go. I gotta get out of this place. Abandoned activity. The Cyberpunk Humble Bundle. No, I didn't. What is in this? Is this PDFs of like Cyberpunk 2020? Yeah. What's its name? Hey. Also, hello. Ooh. How much? All right. Take it easy, Barkov. $15 for PDFs of the entire Cyberpunk 2020. That's a good fucking deal. I think crazy notion here. I'm gonna do a sniper rifle and an assault rifle and keep the sword, and we'll see if that's better this time. We're gonna try this. We're gonna keep trying this for a little bit, because it's the only way to get the gloves, man. They're these new Warlock exotic gloves. I have no hand-eye coordination, Rory, so it typically isn't in mine. The name of this stream is Destined for Failure, and it's usually an accurate description. Well, that's my logic right now, Rory, is I gotta stay far away. So if I stay far away and use that cool sniper rifle they just gave me and not die, and recover my health, stand over here, and tell this dude, nope, okay, I'll just, I'll die instead. I gotta keep pushing, though. I gotta keep pushing. I know what I want to equip, but there's no way I'll be able to have overload and barrier if I do that. I want Jotun, but I can't put Jotun in there because fusion rifles are not champion mod friendly. Oh my god, terrible. Oh my god. This was a bad idea. Oh, milk was a bad choice. That was Anchorman. That was Anchorman. My girlfriend's not up on all my pop culture references, so sometimes I'll quote something and she'll think I'm channeling a dead crazy person or something. But I'm like, I promise you, it's from a TV show. I promise. Like years later, she'll see it and be like, that's what you were quoting? And I'll be like, yeah. So, I don't know if I get booted to orbit or if it just resets. And I have to start all the way from the beginning again, which I would buy either one. Oh, I'm an emo blue guy. I'm an Awoken. I always pick the, no, I can't speed ahead. He's a champion, and he will follow me. Ah! Okay, so that was total death. Does it boot me? What happens? I return to orbit. It boots me to orbit. Not even outside to Europa. Oh, Chunder boss. Thanks. What's up? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What is the right? Oh no, good. It did put me here. It said it was gonna send me to orbit, but they were very smartly put me back right back by the entrance. So, I do think stasis is the right subclass, even though I could get a lot of heals with Well of Radiance. I don't think I'm gonna get what I want from a sniper rifle just because I'm not good. Fusion rifle might be a better choice. The problem is dealing with the modifiers. Beyond Light's been good, Chunder Butch. What? Chunder Bus. I have not been speaking right tonight. I'm still recovering from Ari Rubin's stream. I have a slight aphasia. Beyond Light's great. I'm at the hard power cap, so now I'm chasing the pinnacle power cap, like the highest power cap possible. And I'm trying to get rare exotic items, and there is a pair of exotic gloves for my warlock that are super cool that, like, I'll get into them if I get them, but you can only get them from these new master lost sectors, and you're supposed to be able to do them solo if you're good, but this is me here. Welcome to Destined for Failure. I think, and therefore I am. So, barrier and overload. I have to be able to deal with both. I want range. Gosh. I just want Jotun, and there's no way for me to do it logically. That makes me sad. You make me sad. We'll switch to pulse rifle for overload, and we'll go machine gun. Seems like a good choice. So what's anti-barrier? Anti-barrier pulse rifle and overload auto rifle. Okay. I will equip No Time to Explain as my pulse rifle, and then Gnawing Hunger. These are... Okay, so all of these weapons are high RPM bullet storms. Artistic, I'm glad you enjoyed. I feel like a crime was committed against me. I'm not sure, but I'm glad everyone had a good time. I knew I was gonna deal with some nerd stuff. I did not know I was gonna have to role play the Sexy Data Tango. That was not gotta play with people's emotions. JC Sant. JC. I'm just gonna call you JC. I like that. Okay. From the top. So pulse rifles are good because they got range. Interest rates. Did grown-up talk start? When did that start? I wasn't paying attention. Alright. Now, champion really is the issue here, naturally. As one would What? He just melts your face. He just goes, nah, you don't have a face. Bet you thought you did, but nope. Can I just melt him with my machine gun? My gosh, nothing hurts you. No, ding dong, that one didn't. There is a machine gun now called, Heir Apparent that, like, is a Gatling gun, and if you speed it up, it gives you a full frontal shield if you're at full health when you speed it up. So that's the closest that we've got in D2. Although we're getting Hawkmoon back, so that would be cool. Oh my god, dude. I feel like Jack Nicholson fighting Batman. How hard is it to kill one man? Dressed like a bat. Nope. Nope. Okay. The champions, they're just so bad. I gotta wait for my soup. Do I just have to wait for my super to charge? Is it... Are we gonna... do I have to be that basic? Fine. I'm gonna go all the way back here. I'm gonna sit here like a dummy. I'm gonna wait for my super to charge. This is dumb. Stupid. Nah, so I'm trying to get these exotic gloves that spread area of effect, damage over time, poison whenever you kill someone with a gun. So it's like, wait, what? It's supposed to be broken. Greybush, that's a good question. I'm thinking about it. The only reason it's a maybe is my computer is so old that I think it finally can't run anything. Like, it's been able to... It's running Destiny at max, but, like, Destiny's also a 5-year-old game. So, like... Right. Yeah, pass on Stadia. No, it's time for me to pay off my credit card so I can load it back up again and build a new gaming rig. That's what time it is. Especially if for nothing else than just to shut Pat up. Every time we play Halo, he talks about my, like, ancient relic. The Millennium Falcon was old, okay? The Razor Crest, Mando ship, is a classic. No respect. Alright. If this doesn't murder you... Where did he even go? I can't just super you and you fuck off. Darkness encroaching in 10 minutes? What? No. He was hanging down in the fluid like a... That was dumb. Darkness encroaches in 10 minutes. Oh. Go right to hell, dude. And I get booted back. Son of a gun. We'll give this one more run, and then I'll come back to it when I have a better strategy other than smack my face against a brick wall. Yeah, they're not a joke. But you should, in theory, be able to do these. Anti-barrier I need. Anti-barrier I need. I know that much. Do SMG. I really want to try it with Jotun. I got a good feeling. What's going on? What's going on? Sure. Alright. I just want to try it one time with Jotun, just to know.
Fallen bricks are heading your way, Guardian. Here's your chance to unleash
I'm all ears, ding dong. No, don't you, live instead? Yeah, it occurred to me. Thank you, ding dong. Yeah, very good, very good. Our friends down under, giving me good advice. I mean, to be fair, this is all on brand. But you see, I want my fireball cannon because I love my fireball cannon, and if this doesn't hurt him, you dodge. He took damage, but he'll heal back up. No, ding dong. That's the type of stuff that earns you VIP status. That's how my friends talk to me. Right? Doesn't it feel that way? It feels a little futile. This is a Borg-like confrontation. Oh my god, he's just healing. Yeah, because if you don't cause overload damage to him, he just comes back. Like, he'll just heal back up, so I can't do Yoda. Yeah. Because I'm not dealing overload damage to him. Oh, that would have fucked me anyways. I'm a dummy. I have pulse rifle mods on, and I'm using a submachine gun. Overload is... There isn't an overload gun. It's an armor mod. So every season, which weapons can have the champion mods change. You obviously, everyone every season unlocks all of them and goes, oh, give me everything. Because that's what you do. So, but it changes every season. So right now, you can make shotguns unstoppable, hand cannons unstoppable. Where was I? How rude that you interrupted me by loading me into a map. But yeah, assault rifles, hand cannons, but basically nothing in anti-barrier. I have an anti-barrier sword I can use. But I can't use. But if I buy using it, I can't use Jotun because you can only have one exotic equipped. Thus the conundrum. Exactly. I can't even get close enough with the sword. So, I think we'll try something else. Because I'm not so much a quitter as a lateral thinker. That's what we'll call it. Right? Don't answer me. Yeah, cool. All right. Let's fuck some people up and do an exo challenge. This I will be able to accomplish, and I have to. Oh, JC, were you here when I was doing the boss fight to get the last word, which is a very hard to get exotic hand cannon? Um, you basically have to do a quick draw fight with the boss in 3 stages. Oh, I want to listen to this.
And you think you alone can keep the Vex from scaling these 2 platforms? Since I've grown soft in my retirement, I'll give you a tip. The cube overhead is something of a nerve center for these Vex. Hit it to buy yourself some time.
Okay, I have no idea what's happening, but we're gonna do it. We're just gonna do it, people. That wyvern needs a fireball. That felt good. I'll come back and I'll figure out how to do that. I'll look up a proper strategy video. See, fireball cannon is just so pretty.
Even in chaos, you can't let a single enemy slip past your notice.
I don't know what you want from me, brother. Yo. Not cool, not cool. Everybody needs to take like 10 steps back, okay? Okay. Great. Yup, I know. The other side now. Just gonna go away. All. I can go away for a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. Just go to sleep. This is hard. That is very satisfying. Depends on your, I don't know, community, but yeah, Americans, we do call each other brothers sometimes. There's a lot of different connotations to it. I'm kind of like doing it in the stoner surfer bro context, but it has, brother has a meaning for African Americans. It has meaning for wrestler Terrence Bollea, aka Hulk Hogan. You know, it all depends on your background. I'm a terrible human being, everyone. Give me that green ammo. Objective complete, I did it!
X won't cut you any slack. And neither will I.
Oh.
Don't let the gateboard distract you too much. You've still got territory to defend.
Shit! Shit! Alright, everybody needs to die now. You did, in memory. It's been so long. I don't think I've seen you at the Halo streams either, and you're the instigator of the Halo.
Chaos. You can't let a single enemy slip past your door.
You've been missing for a little bit, and you know what else I haven't seen? Mainly Vibes. I haven't seen Mainly Vibes pop up in the chat for a while. Yeah, life happens. Welcome back, in memory. Glad you're here. Yeah, Mainly's the weed dude. Oh. This buys me time. What else is gonna buy me time? And this. Kick this dude's ass. And run! Running is a very important part of being a warlock. A key part of our magic is cowardice. No, not today. Oh, wow. Low on the ammo. Give me that. Nope, don't give me that, though. We have been growing. Last I checked, we're nearing 125 followers here, which is crazy because I think this is like 4 months of streaming, maybe. On my own, independent, like not as part of Greg's stuff, you know. I went from being, you know, Black Widow to now I have my own movie, you know, instead of just being in the Avengers or Iron Man 2. I'm Ari David, so it went great. If you mean the stuff with Ari Rubin, the answer is weird. It went really weird. But funny in the right way. Ari's an interesting fella.
My, you are quite the resilient little soldier, aren't you? Don't take too much pride in that. Cockroaches share the same trait.
Oh, shut up. You're a jerk. You're dead. Cool. So I needed to do that weekly challenge. I got a pinnacle weapon. And I got a complete... Yeah, I completed all my exo challenges. You did. You literally... Well, it was the right combination of place and time in memory. I was open to suggestions, and Pat was in the stream, and Pat loves Halo. Like, he and Master Chief have been dating for a while. I mean, it's committed. He's low-key about it, but they're close. And he decided we had to play the games. Rest in peace, Cortana. My job in that stream, my only job, just so everybody understands, is to drive Pat insane. And I feel like I'm worse to him than I am to Greg, because at least with Greg, I roleplay well. Like, I do a good job as Mr. Friend. But I am not a good Master Chief. And I'm doing it on purpose. And I'm doing it really just to make, yeah, it's just to make Pat, cuz he'll yell at me no matter what. So he might as well like earn it. No, Ding Dong, I shouldn't. Oh god. Ugh. For the sake of everyone, I should not drive the vehicles. Okay, so that was the Exo that was the Exo challenge. Empire Hunt as part of a weekly quest. Yes, but I'm trying to earn Here Always pieces. I need 13 more Here Always pieces, which is a currency you earn from murdering people here on Europa. On Europa, complete Lost Sectors, events, and patrols. Let's go do some Lost Sectors that aren't really hard. Let's try to do some of these bounties. That gets me season pass stuff. And I got a During the Empire Hunt, the Technocrat, which I'll start later. Yeah, I'm feeling this. Precision. Linear. Alright, so they want a linear fusion rifle. I can do that. How bad will that? I need another weapon. Arc damage, you said. Shotgun. I like this. So we're gonna go do some regular Lost Sectors. I bet, yeah, no, I mean, I hate to admit it, but you're probably right in memory. Pat will rant about the superiority of controllers forever, even though he's 99% of the time wrong. Mouse and keyboard is my preferred input. Well, really, full psychic immersion into the Matrix is my preferred input, but I think we're a little ways off from that. We just had the Hamburglar for president for 4 years, so... I would agree, Chunderbus. I have an Xbox One Elite controller set up for my PC. So, I mean, I would be a hypocrite if I said I didn't use controllers. But I don't use them for everything. And I don't use them for first-person shooters, specifically. So normally, instead of loading up into that hellhole, you run down this lesser hellhole. See, notice it's the same place, but that guy who wasn't able to be killed, he won't be there. Instead, a whole lot of people I can kill will be there. It's so interesting to hear mouse and keyboard are not accurate and reactive. Okay, Ding Dong, I got very confused. I was like, things really are different in Australia. It's a magical land. A land where controllers are better than keyboards and mice. I think Ding Dong just had a typo. I think he knows what's up. See, advanced bow calibration. I'm a So I tell myself here in the easy room, where I can kill everything with my magic bow. I've mentioned this before. I use Razer stuff. For one major reason, they're the only manufacturer in the world that makes a left-handed, like, full input gaming mouse with a bajillion buttons on the side. And for me and my stupid left hand, there's no other company on the planet that makes it. So I use Razer, and I bought one of their fancy schmancy RGB mechanical keyboards that uses the same software as my mouse. And they work together, and they can send commands to each other, and it's cool. Numpad. Numpad is your friend in memory. So basically what winds up happening is the arrow keys are for movement. And then everything else kind of around it, Control, Shift, Enter, /, you know, the page down and delete, and then the number pad, that whole swath of keys, that's what you program everything into. So I have a mixture of stuff programmed into the side of my mouse, these numbers, so I'm clicking with my thumb to do a lot of things like sprint or throw a grenade or whatever, but like switch weapons I'm doing with the numpad. I can't do it. I physically can't do it. And now, thankfully, because of all these programmable keyboards, I can keep up with my friends. I used to have trouble, and they would hate it because they'd be like, oh, we want to play this new game, and now we have to wait for an hour for Ari to go set it up because he's fucking left-handed. Because I would download the game as quick as they could, but then I'd have to wait. And I also play with an inverted y-axis, so, like, I'm the worst. I'm the worst. The only thing I use right-handed is HOTUS, like a flight control simulator, because they literally, even in the Air Force, do not make left-handed sticks. You just, you know, it's a billion-dollar aircraft. You're just gonna learn how to fly right-handed. What's his name? Everyone feels like that. People try to use my computer and they go, "Oh God!" My girlfriend has to. Whenever she uses it, she physically moves the keyboard over, shifts it, like the mouse over, and then holds it awkwardly in her right hand. And I'm like, "This is me. This was my whole life." Exactly, Rory. Like, yeah, you learn it or else. And so, you know, which way did I come from? Which way did I go? I see an ammo thing, so I go this way. So yeah, so I have, like, back here in my shelves, I have a HOTUS. And when I build a new gaming rig, I'm gonna get Star Wars Squadrons, and you bet your fucking ass I'm gonna play the hell out of it. And yes, I do have Elite Dangerous, and yes, I do have Star Citizen. I'd be more interested in seeing what Star Citizen's at, the game that will never end, or be made, but like... well, I haven't allowed myself to dream yet, because I'm concentrating right now on paying off my credit card first. But I guess I probably should put a wish list together. graphics teacher who had his mask back to front and didn't. What? That is weird. Yeah, I'm gonna go be an adult before I can go be fun. But when I'm fun, and you all are helping with that, I want to give a shout out to all of you who are supporting me. You have come out in enough numbers that I'm able to get extra cash every month from Twitch, and you know, that's not nothing. That's not nothing. So I really appreciate it. I really appreciate everyone coming back. I'm very flattered when everyone's like, oh, I need to relax, and you're coming here to hang out with me. I think that that's really very cool, and you're helping me. So I have been surprised how quickly Twitch has become a viable little side part of my life that's become a semi-profession. It's a side gig, and I like it. I'm digging it. Mostly because you people are all very, very cool. You've all been very, very awesome. Yeah, so obviously I have to figure out my motherboard and chipset. Graphics card, I can tell you I'm going to go NVIDIA. I'm probably going to get the RTX 360, 380, one of those. I can tell you that shit right off the bat. Right, JC? Now all the Nazis show up. They were quiet before, waiting. When shall we strike? Not now! Hans, not yet. When the Jew trusts, then we shall strike. I can do this. I'm allowed to. My grandparents are Holocaust survivors, and I invoke that. I'm sorry, Grandma and Grandpa. They're no longer with me. I think everyone should just be enslaved. Controversial. Controversial, JC. Yeah, what's its name? Let me tell you, after Ari Rubin stream last night, I've got to, I'm recovering from what is and isn't poor taste. Oofda. I love Ari Rubin. That was fucking crazy. Well, yeah, that's the 15, I mean, that's the crazy expensive one. But I like to dream. There was a time when I was doing... Oh, shit. Dapper Gentlemancer. Like Hammer Spaceman and Wub Wub and Glory Hound. Dapper is one of my Dungeons & Dragons players. I'm his dungeon master, and he's come here to mock me. Well, JC, the good news is it's going to take me about 20 months to clear off my credit card. So I think by the time I got the cash, let's go do a different lost sector, right? Yeah, let's go to Eventide Ruin, because I said so. Oh, in memory, how did your campaign go? And congratulations. My current campaign is, I'd say we're 3/4 in. Oh, really? Really, Dapper? I'll remember that. I'll remember that for tomorrow when we play Dungeons and Dragons. I'm not doing it right unless the party wipes? I'll keep that in mind. Right? Allow me to say, like, I'm talking like I haven't almost wiped the party numerous times. You can't break what's already broken. Oh, I love you, dude. I'm. Oh, I'm a very mean DM. If you think Greg's tough, Greg's a pussycat. I'm a pretty vicious DM, and this group that Dapper's in specifically, they're a bunch of very experienced players, and they all ask for hardcore mode. Like, if we're putting it in Halo terms, like the one with the skulls one. So we're playing Tomb of Annihilation, which involves a curse that affects people that have been resurrected and prevents further resurrection. So you can imagine that makes things hard. And then on top of that, we're playing with a lot of mods, official and homebrew, and that is your character right now. And I'd like to say that was a choice to make it 17. You could have had it 1 to 15. Yeah, I got a bow. It's the future. I got a lightning bow. Oh, in memory, that's great. I've played Dragon Heist. That's a really fun one. But I'm using an official mod also. It's actually really easy, and the more I know, this was your first time, so I'm not saying anything other than as you get more experience, you'll want to, and your players will also be more interested in experimenting. Oh yeah, the Dragon Heist is great. It's a really that's a great one to DM for your first time. Really gives a especially because it has the setting book in the back for Waterdeep, so you have a sense of location. Hey, Hermit. That takes time, Rory. That's another reason why I'm pretty defensive about my my little gaming group. Dapper's a newer member, but most of the people in my D&D team, like Nate, Hammer Spaceman, of the Greg's stream fame for handing out subscriptions, is I've known him since high school. He's a very old friend of mine, and that's my group of players, and we maybe added 1 or 2 people in the years since high school. Oh wow. Well, yeah, I don't know. I've been DMing a long time that I wing it. Sure. I can tell you what Nate does. Nate, well, not what he does, and more what he doesn't. Nate does not have a significant other or children, and lives in a 1-bedroom apartment and has a 6-figure salary. He's an air traffic controlman, and he used to be in the Air Force. So he's got disposable income. Hey, speaking of Nate, how's it going, bud? Welcome to the stream. Sam's in the chat. Yeah, we got a dapper gentlemancer hanging about. Yo, do you want to try doing one of those master lost sectors? I know. I give up. I can't. The fucking champions won't go down. I'm shooting them with overload weapons, and they won't die. Did you beat it, though? How? What was your build? You took your Warlock in, right? You took your Titan. So you didn't. So you don't have the Warlock poison gloves yet. Ah, that's what I need. The Warlock poison gloves, dude. Right. Yeah, I know. It's like, well, you can either do it the way you have to do it, or you cannot have it. I know. See, I went in stasis. I'm thinking, I think I need to go in. I really, do I have to do well? Really? Oh, I can see that with, Nova Bomb. Yeah, okay. That and, like, maybe I'll have Nezaric's Sin on. That could work. Interesting. I have that too. I can and assault rifle, right? Auto rifle. Yeah, so it's got to be either a machine gun, a submachine gun, or an auto rifle. Oh yeah, sorry, pulse rifle SMG. You're right. Okay, thanks for the advice. I will take another crack at that later. Truth. Oh, that's a great truth. Why didn't I think to bust out? That's been sitting in my inventory for so long. Because I was like, I want Jotun, but I can't use Jotun. Why not use the next best thing? Truth. Ah, you're a genius, Nate. I just gotta go, like, upgrade it, because I think it's gotta be, it has to be like 1050, because I haven't touched it. I don't think I touched it. Was that a pre-Forsaken gun, or was that a Forsaken gun? Alright, I haven't touched it since, like, before Shadowkeep. I don't remember. That's how long I've had it. Yeah, it's an old one. Oh, I'm sorry, Rory. I gotta announce, is he loud enough? Oh gosh, I didn't make him audible. I'm an asshole. Thank you, Rory. Yeah, Nate's with me. Fuck you, Sam. Laughing at me. He means it in the mean way. The rest of you LOL in the nice way, but Sam's a jerk. I know him. And now that I've unmuted Nate, he's not talking.
Shh.
Shh. Don't shh. Say something.
Something.
Okay.
Ha! Now they can't hear the game, sucker.
I can fix that too. I can fix things. I've been watching A Haunting a Hill House, and this is going to be an obscure reference, but the dad, who's like all traumatized from like being in a haunted house, he just goes, I can fix it. I can fix things. I'm good at fixing things. That's me right now.
Well, someone's got to fix it. It's not going to be me.
Dapper, our relationship's fine. I think our relationship's working appropriately. Please, ask away. The fixer of things. If people let me. There are people who like to do things, and then sometimes I take too long for them, like while I'm thinking about stuff, and then they don't let me do things. Not you, Nate. You're awesome.
I never let you do nothing.
No, you usually help me. If we're being totally accurate.
Don't take anything like that personally, memory. It's just
Hold on. One of my players decided their character would leave the group after some stuff happened in the game. Their character or the player? That's the question in memory.
oh, just the character. Yeah, no, that's definitely not a problem.
Yeah, if it's just the character, that's not an issue at all. Oh, no, that's fine. That's Nate, would you care to tell them about your various alts?
I just get bored and then I walk off a cliff accidentally. I swear it was an accident. It
Yeah,
wasn't a storm.
Nate has altitis, and he has rotated through I don't know how many characters in our campaign voluntarily.
I just love making characters, and then I find really good ones and I want to play them.
Yeah, he's the king of I got bored with this character. So the way I usually the way I run that JC, so there's different schools of thought as to what you do with absent players. What do you do with their characters? For me, I do the suspension of disbelief, like they're just not in this session, and we'll fill them in, and you retcon them being there. That's it. Because anything else is too much work. And it's too much work to ask players to manage multiple characters. It's unfair to ask the DM to both now roleplay and play a party member on top of everything else the DM is doing. So far, Sam. So far. But you did join pretty late in the game. Sam's our most recent addition to the crew.
Yeah, I died session 2.
That is correct. And that was not a planned thing. So are you in Destiny or are we just chatting?
Oh, I'm in Destiny. Why? You want to do something?
Yeah, well, let's go do something. I'm going to go to orbit. Yeah. So Dapper's our most recent. He's been with us for, I want to say, like, less than a year. But getting close to a year that he's been with us in our group. And yeah, he's seen some death. I think session 2 he watched 3/4 of the party either quit or die.
Yeah, his first
session.
I finally stopped playing a character I'd been playing for over a year.
OJC, that happens all the time. I was in. Don't feel. I mean, I had to quit. I was playing a game with Pat, actually, the Waterdeep Dragon Heist that I was saying. Pat has a gaming group that he's been in for years, and he invited me. I believe that's Neopop Wave. Nate, shader on your ship, is that
Yes.
Neopop Wave?
Yes, it is.
Neopop Wave. That's how much of a dork I am, Alice. Yeah, oh yeah, we're talking D&D because I've got one of my players in the chat, Dapper Gentlemancer, and then Hammer Spaceman, or here he's Hammer Space Monster, which is, by the way, great reference, bringing our clan back. Back in the day, you're supposed to put that in our Discord. That was for us, Dapper. So when we were, I don't know, high school, early college, we had our online clan where we were Space Monsters. And, you know, your clan tag in the brackets, ours was underscore M. Space Monsters. We thought it was brilliant. Thought it was brilliant. How about Gambit? If I pick up some bounties?
Only if I pick up some bounties too.
All right, let's go to the tower.
Oh, all right then.
I gotta do. I still have like one Gambit weekly bounty left, and I'm finishing the new light thing for it up, and then we can do Crucible too.
Ooh. Fancy.
Per session, per combat. What's Hermit saying? I'm trying to catch up. Only 4 actions a game. That's all right, Alice. I'm streaming now, so I'm playing pretty continuously, but I've missed chunks of Destiny and come back in after absences. Shit, I skipped a whole season last year in Shadowkeep.
Checking.
Hold on. I'm not. Damn is maybe here and made us roll the cut tree. Oh, wow. Sam is being very, very vocal, but he is char them with kosher salt, bury them in a decent tube.
All done.
Sam, I love you.
Hi again.
So, tip for your DM: the least amount of die rolls that you do, the better your game's working. There. Come on, Dapper. Come on. Don't make me get Chris Hansen in here. We need to have a conversation. You're in Alaska, so that's going to be hard. I have to fight a bear or something. What am I doing? I'm putting things away.
I'm carrying too much stuff. That's what I'm doing. That's my thing. That's the thing that I do.
I know that. I know that game. Okay. Crucible and Gambit.
Always good to see another hero of the tower.
So to me, if it's not something you can roleplay easily, and when our group is in person, which admittedly, like, Dapper hasn't been a part of because he's only joined us online, but, like, we were teenagers and we all hung out together.
This was made for you.
We actually did somewhere between a
I
LARP
know you'll use this
and a traditional tabletop. We never used miniatures.
Guardian.
And we would walk around and talk like our characters, but then when combat came, we sat around a table and we rolled dice. We didn't rock, paper, scissors, and we followed the damn rules. But
And if we ever had to make a social, we would walk over to a table, roll
Yep.
the dice, and go back to what we're doing.
right, yeah. It's a good system. It worked for us. Yeah, so minimize dice rolling. Like, if a character's generally strong and, yeah, the door's heavy, but is it really going to change the game to make them roll for it? Just let them lift the heavy door. Let them be strong. They have a strength of 18. Let them go. Like, you gotta pick the moments. You need the dramatic moments to be dice rolls. Like, does the fate of the city hinge on you lifting that ancient door to get to the relic that's inside that can end the curse? Then yeah, you're rolling athletics. But if it's just this room in a dungeon, don't do it every time. It's too much.
You find moats. How you living?
Sam, I'm glad I've never been one of your players.
Don't break that, all right? Be smart.
You can see my fine seduction skills on Ari Rubin's stream. Go to Ruben on Rye. You can go watch last night as he made me be Tasha Yar flirting with Data. I'm told it was funny. I went and grabbed a whiskey bottle. And everything went dark. That session needed more nip slip. It's because I mentioned OnlyFans. I shouldn't have said it. That's the worst. That and the ASMR. They're the worst running gags that I've started on myself. Hold on, now I gotta decide if I'm allowing something. Why would a yak... Hold on. Yak was an offensive term? Generally speaking, yeah, I got... The Streamlabs was like, you can allow... Yeah. Well, it's a permitted word now. You could say yak as much as you want. I don't get it. I was very confused. Yeah.
Have a good day, Guardian.
Let's see what we've got for each other.
Well, ding dong. It's basically we're two different ways of describing the same thing. If it's a thing they have to rush, that's the dramatic moment I'm talking about. That's like where it hinges. If they're not in a rush, then it doesn't. It is. We generally don't curse. I try not to curse too much here. Technically, I don't have this listed as family friendly, but I also don't have it listed as adult oriented. So I try to... It's, as long as it's consensual, Rory, of course.
Gosh friggin' darn it.
Frack. Frack is allowed here. But not fracking. Frack. Like, frack those Cylons, frack. I don't want anything from you.
Dapper, I don't feel like you breathe enough. You should get on that.
Dapper is, he's a very nice guy who's coming here to start some shit on my channel. He's a nice guy. Don't let him convince you otherwise. Our gaming group is a bunch of very nice people who pretend to be jerks. Oh, what's his name? It's so hard for me. I curse so much. I curse when I talk to my parents. Like, I don't get it. That sounds
Sam?
nice, Dapper.
You better get on that.
Oh, cursing's totally ladylike. I hate that gender ascription to cursing. What is unladylike and ladylike? Fuck that noise. That's patriarchy bullshit. Curse as much as you like, Alice. Okay. Alright. Well, now I have a choice to make because of Dapper. Don't make me regret this.
He'll do it. He's crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, my friends. All my games? What do you mean, like my board games? They're here. And then I have a trunk full of them. And then if I tilt the camera up, that's all my D&D books. I installed. I don't have 3 games. I have... Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on here. Not...
Hang the heck on.
I have 252 games. What are you babbling about?
Where are all your games?
I have so many games.
Yeah, I don't have enough games.
Well,
I need to buy you more.
yeah, I was about to say, are you feeling charitable? Cyberpunk's coming out next week.
I've only bought half the games in his library.
Yeah, because there was that period when I was working in daytime television for 5 years where I was buying my own games. But then there was that time where you've always been older than me and had a job before me, and so I was in high school
Sucker.
and then college. So you would just buy me games, yeah.
Do you have your bounties yet? Can we get to murdering?
Yeah.
We
What
should
do you
get
want to do
murdering.
first? Gambit? Let's do Gambit. I'm doing Gambit. I'm loading up Gambit.
We're going to Gambito.
That hasn't happened. Oh, JC. Oh, JC.
Did I just get returned to orbit because I was inactive because you took too long?
Yeah, rejoin
I
my
did.
team. Rejoin my team.
I was just dancing next to the drifter.
I
For
love
apparently
you.
long enough to get kicked into orbit.
Well, I was talking to my people. You pay the price. Yeah, Hermit, daytime TV. So I guess you missed that story. The most Wendyest of TV, in fact. I was the editor for the Wendy Williams show for 5 years. From seasons 3 through 7. It started 2011, and I worked till 2016. You're talking to a man who graduated college in 2009, a year after the 2008 financial collapse. A young millennial who needed a job. So, yeah, when daytime TV barked, I said, "How high?" But then I left. Well, I didn't have to. I talked to her like 4 times for 3 seconds in the 5 years I worked there. The people I worked with were cool. Her producers are fun. I'm still friends with people there. And unfortunately, I can't really share anything juicy that I do know because I'm under an NDA. And they'll sue the bejesus out of me. Also, Nate, thank you for subbing people. You're just giving me money, so thanks.
What? Huh? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like in perpetuity. If she's alive, yeah, I can't talk about what I did. I'll get litigated. So, and it's just I share a story every once in a while, but honestly, I don't have as many I don't have as many real... I do have some, but I can't really... The ones that you really want to hear, I can't share. I have some funny stuff. I can tell you who... Like, I met a lot of celebrities. I can tell you the funniest celebrity meets I've had. The funniest one was Richard Simmons. For those of you who know who... exercise, lifestyle, and fitness guru, Richard Simmons.
It's a good story. You should tell that story.
Okay. So, when where my office was, because of just the way the studio was set up, I was in the same hallway as all the green rooms. The green rooms are where they keep the guests on the show. Yep, sweating to the oldies, Richard Simmons himself. And he was the guest that day, so he's next door. And one of the segment producers, the one who's managing his segment, Joelle, lovely woman, she's walks up the stairs. and turns into the hallway. And the door to my office is open because it had two nerds with graphics and editing computers in it. So, like, it needed ventilation. So, like, people could always see what we were doing. So we always had, like, people peeking in. And so my door was open, and I sit right by the door. Joel comes up the stairs, and I just hear this voice waft. Joel! Joel! And I look over my left shoulder, and Richard Simmons is hugging the door frame, and he does like a stripper dip, like he dipped on a stripper pole, and he locks eyes with me and goes, "It's so good to see you," and gets back up and then walks away. True story. Richard Simmons serenaded me and producer. So that's a thing that happened to me when I worked in TV. Yeah, there was, Hermit. You know, it was the chillest celebrity I met? Wayne Brady. Wayne Brady was the fucking man.
Enemy invader is down.
Yeah, I've always wanted to be a writer. Specifically, like, screenwriter, novelist, that shit. But I'm right now I'm doing coverage about TV, so you know I'm getting there. It doesn't pay nearly as well as working in daytime TV and being a video editor did, but I'm way happier doing that and this. Yeah, go clean up your room, Rory. But thanks for lurking. He was really cool. So because they had me like help with shooting a backstage, like, "Hey Wendy, thanks for having me on" type message. And so I was there in the room with Wayne Brady, and I just happened to be wearing one of my nerd shirts. It was a corporate logo for Omni Consumer Products, the Detroit-based company who manufacture RoboCop. And before we could even shoot the message, Wayne Brady chuckles. He just goes, points at my shirt and goes, "That shirt's awesome, dude." And then he shook my hand when that was still safe. So Wayne Brady's cool because he likes RoboCop. Is that where you're at in memory? Are you Detroit-based? Everybody loves Robo. Oh, nice. Well, you're from RoboCop country.
The most crime-ridden country there is.
I mean, to be fair, though, they have RoboCop to compensate. And unlike Batman, RoboCop has nothing against shooting criminals in the nuts. He doesn't care about shooting criminals in the nuts. At all.
Hostiles inbound at the steps.
No.
Hey,
I actually hear
Justice.
Detroit has become a good artist haven in the intervening years. I don't think it's quite 8 Mile anymore. Though I could be wrong. And yes, I did reference the Eminem movie.
Bank those moats. You're nearly there. Fill the bank. Get that primeval up.
Alright, Ding Dong. Well, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate all the support and the cheerleading. And thank you for letting me know. I did see your message about fixing the typo in my schedule. I took care of it. You're the man. And I'll see you Halo time. And yeah, for the record, anybody who's watching, lurkers are cool. I love when people chat. But yeah, yeah, Alice, Ding Dong and what's his name are my Australian contingency, which is still, like, to me, the great equalizing element of the internet in action. Oh, I can't stretch and hydrate right now. We're in the middle of a fight. Okay, no. I'll do it. You all like it when I stretch. This is the OnlyFans thing. Right, for my pleasure. Yes, that's what my viewers sound like. Thanks, Dapper, for putting that image in my head. Later, Ding Dong. I love his username because I get to say Ding Dong and I'm not insulting anyone. Like, he's asking me to call him a Ding Dong. He can't pick a fight. It's his name. Oh, it's cool, Alice. Time's a flat circle anyways. Time's just a big fucking flat circle. Why are there PvP in my PvE? That's Gambit. It is a hybrid mode, if you're not familiar with it. Oh god!
You're being invaded. Find them before they find you.
See ya, what's his name? Thanks for hanging out. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, flat circle. I like the like drunken on too much drugs Matthew McConaughey version of time. I told a bunch of stories, but I didn't really play Gambit that much. Yeah, we call this the meatball. That one's called the meatball usually, but it is very Beholder-esque. I'm getting all these. I got a friend request from someone, Dapper Gentleman. Rejected.
Reject the heck out of that one.
Reject the heck out of that. Yeah. Don't trust. Anyone who can mancer a gentle, I don't trust.
Nor should you.
Right? They're certainly not dapper. Who calls themselves dapper? Anybody who says that is compensating. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You know what's the appropriate thing to call yourself? Amazing. Especially if it's alliterative, like if your name also starts with an A, putting amazing before it. That's humble and not pretentious. It's like really cool.
It's hype AF.
As the Zoomers would say. Oh, this feels wonderful. Ugh. Woo. I don't know why Greg hasn't enabled... Yeah, see, Alice? Doesn't that make you feel better? You're amazing now. You do you. Oh, Nate, you son of a bitch. Right. You would drive him crazy with that. I'm a good sport about it, and I work out more than Greg. So he would just complain. You guys are just you help me out. Got to be able to touch my toes every day. you help. Can't do that if I just sit here all day. Oh no!
Ooh!
Oh, I'm sorry, adultish.
Falling on the horizon.
That sounds like a cry for help.
That does sound like
If
a
only
cry for help.
somebody
If
could do
only there
something
was
about
a
that.
hammer spaceman. Oh, there we go. Right in the nick of time. No, you're saved. The golden god of gifts is right here. Look at him. There he is. Bow before your master.
Get ready to
Nate is a true hero.
get those moats.
Have gun, will travel.
Spaceman always is clutch. Well, Dapper, I mean, have you seen it? When it's that big, you have to look. You can't not. I mean, it's impressive. Yeah, it's like an unwritten, it's like a law somewhere. Exactly, Juan. It would be rude not to look. You really are my audience. I
Hammer's my penis.
found the right people. Thank you. I love all the animated, the bit emotes. Those things are cool. Twitch is a cool place. I have discovered. I'm a little mad at myself as to how long it took me to figure out that I would like Twitch. I only figured out like well into it being an established thing. Right? Yeah, what's not to like about it? I thought about it for I'm like, people, I didn't understand it. I was like, when they first explained bits to me, I'm like, so it's, you're paying money for a limited time to use animated emotes because you're nice? So it's just, it's people being nice. And, I don't know, that's cool. That's super cool. -5? God damn it. For the record, everyone, Dapper is actually in Alaska. I wasn't making a joke. He lives in Alaska.
That sounds funny. It's a funny joke. You should have made a joke.
I should have made it. Well, I made a joke about him fighting bears. But that kind of honestly feels like a low blow because you have literally left our D&D game to... One time he walked away from the table like, sorry guys, I'll be back. I gotta go take care of this bear. That's it. That was the whole message. That was all that came.
Where are all the monsters?
The fucker got my garage. Yeah, I was pretty sure you said, hold on, there's a bear in my garage. I've run Curse of Strahd before. I ran it with these, well, not Dapper. Dapper wasn't in my Curse of Strahd, but Dapper joined Tomb of Annihilation. But Nate was in my Curse of Strahd game. That was what I ran right before the campaign I'm currently running.
There he is.
Curse of Strahd is the best.
High value targets making a break for you. Cut them off. High value target destroyed. Opposing team's got a prime evil.
Is there a question about Curse of Strahd or just a general sentiment? Hold on. I just bought Toronto. Oh, they're gonna have a great time. You're gonna have a great time. That is, it's So I was saying Dragon Heist is a great starter adventure because it gives you a city to play with. Curse of Strahd is great because it's kind of like a little Skyrim. It gives you a little sandbox. So there's no big cities, But you've got these like little villages and all this weird ruins, and there's lots of shit to do, and it's dark and spooky, and there's a vampire. I had a lot of fun running it, and I won't put words in Nate's mouth, but I think he had fun playing it.
I had fun playing it.
That is true. So yeah,
Get
you
your
should
words
be good.
back out of my mouth.
What? Words down your what?
Stop putting words in my mouth. It's gross.
Oh, I can't help
This
it.
guy go. Oh, there he is.
I've just got all the words. Fuck. Right as I pull my sights up on him. And we're back. And we're back here now. We're back to these jokes.
Your allies invading. Your friends down.
Uh,
Back to your
yeah. Curse of Strahd definitely errs on the horror side and wants to be tough and unforgiving. Not as much as Tomb of Annihilation. I will say Tomb of Annihilation, even outside of Meat Grinder mode, is a much meaner campaign than Curse of Strahd. Curse of Strahd has like a semi-sympathetic villain, or at least a romantically tragic villain.
team put their pride.
Tomb of Annihilation is just pure, unmitigated evil. Yeah, I can't even, well, we were mentioning it earlier, but our second session, yeah, Tomb of Annihilation is a riff on the Tomb of Horrors, although, yeah, Tomb of Horrors is Hell in a Cell. But Sam, they haven't gotten to the Tomb of Annihilation yet. Well, oh, Tomb of Annihilation. How much, or Tomb of Horrors? Tomb of Horrors is a little mini module. It doesn't require. Okay, Tomb of Annihilation. I would agree. In fact, I would say on that point, these 3 binders, these are my mods. This is all my homebrew for Tomb of Annihilation. This is all the shit I've added to the campaign I'm running. So, but I was requested to modify it, but I would say that you definitely want to. All the shit I added in, and there's a lot of pre-made stuff you can find on DM's Guild that'll just plop right in. It's great. It's great, but yeah, you have to put a bunch of work into it. I also made it optionally like really fucking hard. More Gambit PvP?
Yes.
More Gambit, please. Yes, please. Gambit.
We must do the things.
DM's Guild. I'm about to blow people's mind. If you do not know what the DM's Guild is, please Google it. DM's Guild is a storefront supervised by Drive-Thru RPG. They're like one of the big suppliers of officially sold PDFs of RPGs. But it's Drive-Thru RPG and Wizards of the Coast working in tandem to provide a platform for D&D players to upload supplements and sell them. You can actually sell your supplements. They'll take a cut. You'll get a cut. It's meant for DMs. I mean, players, there's usually options for players, but the DM usually will pick them out and be like, hey, I'm adding these options in. You don't you can just make an account. You don't have to prove you're a DM or anything, but like, it's a storefront and you can buy modules on it. Yeah, how can you? You can't. So yeah, drive through. They like part run it. And you can go on there and they have everything. I found alternate rules for the death curse. I found jungle encounters. I found companion guides, more poisonous plants. People made multiple volumes of magic items specifically themed for Tomb of Annihilation. Yeah. I bet you can find ship combat rules in there. I can almost guarantee it.
Be brave, be notorious. Legend
Um,
says the Cabal Empire
and
holds
most
vast
of it will be
abandoned
vetted
worlds
and good.
full of shiny tech.
Like, that's the thing about DM's Guild.
All right, hold on.
The
to
official
something.
rules are bad, but DM's Guild is where you go to find, like, optional stuff. Speaking of, Matt Alice mentioned it on the Discord and mentioned it earlier. I'm writing an article about it. They came out with a 5th edition mod for Dungeons and Dragons that turns it into Destiny. It's called Dungeons and Destiny. It's kind of fucking mind-blowing. They put an insane amount of work. They put out the official 1.0 of their player's handbook, and they have, if you're part of their Patreon, you can see where they're at with their DMG and monster manual, which is pretty far. That's kind of like just missing art. Dungeons and Destiny. Check it out. It is ridiculously cool. I bet you there already is a Halo RPG. Like a pen and paper. But there's only one character you can roll. It's just Master Chief. There's like 9 classes listed, but they're all Master Chief. If Pat was here, be like, that would be correct. There. I was Pat for you all.
Is Arbiter just a subclass for Master Chief?
No, Arbiter's not allowed. Master Chief best. The role of Pat tonight will be played by me. I should probably start playing Destiny better. I have... You play the pen and paper RPG is called Circles. I have seriously, like, flip-flopped on whether or not I should call it Circles, but I feel like if I change the name to Circles, Pat'll leave. I'll just be like, nope, I was already kind of not on board for Halo. Is it me you're looking for? Which, by the way, I still think it's great. I don't care if it's a dated Lionel Richie reference. I don't care that I wasn't alive when the song came out. It's funny. Freeze. Oh, I forgot. I turned to Arnold Schwarzenegger when I do stasis.
Nice.
Nice to meet you.
Portals prime. Go make a mess. Portals up. Go look them in the eyes. Your allies invading the other side.
Interesting. So in my Discord, someone made the offhand joke of what my next campaign should be. And that it would be Dungeons and Destiny. I know for a fact that I will never, ever get Greg to play it. He will not agree to play Dungeons and Destiny. I think if I explain to him what this is about, the fact that you can, because they accurately, The most mind-blowing part of that mod is they accurately mimic the game mechanics. So you have a ghost, and there's light zones and dark zones, and you can resurrect. So they designed Guardians to have less hit points than a D&D character because you're supposed to die and come back to life a lot. And Greg would hate that. He would hate that with every fiber of his being. So if I was gonna run that, it would have to be on my own channel. And I'm not set up to do that right now for a number of reasons. One, the computer is bad, and I'd need a better computer to handle all the things I would need to handle. And then two, I'm deep into my Tomb of Annihilation game, and I only have the hard drive space to DM one campaign at a time. I can play in lots of stuff, but I can't run more than one game. Oh yeah, for my brain, I need a new SSD. I've needed one since about 1987.
Yeah, you do.
I was born in 87, that's the thing.
My go-to joke is I've been exploring pocket dimensions since 1985.
Nice. Nice. He's done that for one of our friends before, Bob Goblin, and I'm not that forward. I don't like asking, like, if it's a gift, fine, but I don't ask Nate. That's gauche.
First, I have to get myself a new computer.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
This
Nate's
one's old.
right. That's what I was like. That's what I was saying. Like, my computer's old.
Yeah, but I don't celebrate Christmas, and Ari's Jewish. Or he was.
I was. Yeah, I don't celebrate. Yeah. Well, that's the fun thing about being part of an ethnicity that's also a religion.
Yeah.
Well, I hit my desk so hard, my mic.
I successfully completed 8 Gambit bounties.
Oh, did we not need to load into this next round?
I don't care.
Okay.
We can.
We can too. I don't care either. How
I
you
can
like them
punch things
apples?
for bright dust.
Yeah, I love doing all that extra stuff. Oh, I gotta work on my duality. Well, if you join my Discord server, great time, great segue, you'll find that there's only one holiday celebrated on the Amazing Ari's Discord channel.
That's
and it's a holiday for everyone. Some might say a Festivus for the rest of us.
Some might.
Some might.
All right, Mavericks. Ready to see what you're
So-
fighting today?
Get your aluminum poles
Bring
and
it
prepare yourselves for feats of strength.
Takes about 100 of Shaq's
And then
jacks to
after,
get a
no,
high
before the meal, we'll do the airing of grievances. I've got a lot of problems with you people, and now you're gonna hear about them.
Let's go.
I'm just gonna keep quoting Seinfeld. Oh, it's after eating? It's after the meal? No,
Loads, hot shot.
I gotta air my grievances first.
We all gotta get paid.
Yeah, I mean,
How am I supposed to eat when I'm angry at you?
his first grievance is that you want to do it after? That's just
What's the
gross.
matter? What? You gonna do the feats of strength on a full stomach too? I will turn into Frank Costanza as I get older.
Bunch of people getting bright dust. Do, 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 do.
Sweetie do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you people? Oh, God, that's an... You know, that is an accomplishment I understand, Alice. Because I once gathered an entire group of my friends to go to the now closed Toys R Us that used to be in Times Square so that I could buy a Lego Millennium Falcon. I did. I called all my friends up. This is what you do when you're in your 20s and you've got no kids and disposable income. You tell your friends on a Sunday to go with you to buy Legos, and they just walked with me. And I bought the Legos. Nobody else bought Legos. They had fun, but I'm like, you're in a toy shop. There's Legos. Buy them. They're like, nah, you buy the Legos. That's true, Bob Goblin. Which, by the way, great handle change. Bob Goblin, for those of you, he's not new. He's a regular. Is formerly Salty, OPA. He's one of us. He's been with us for a while.
That should keep you
My hammer! I need someone to revive me so I can get my hammer! It's gonna... Oh, never mind. It's gone forever now. I can't have a hammer. This is why we can't have nice things, Ari.
No, I have not. I don't really watch unboxing videos, and I don't remember being asked to watch it. Yeah, I don't mean to blow up anyone's spot, but I actually figured if people already know each other, it's easier to say that. I know I clarified this a while back. She clarified it, but Mad Queen Alice is also one of our long-timers. That's the Mad Queen Alice, formerly known as Werecat.
I lost from it.
So we got people changing names. But we're all still.
I used to be Hammer Spaceman.
Yeah, now you're Hammer Space Monster.
Portal is primed. Lock. Back. Invader incoming.
Oh, are we having the movie theater talk now?
Enemy invader down.
My Facebook page. I went to film school, so you can only imagine. Everybody's having a fucking aneurysm. Nate's both. Nate is a paracausal entity.
I am.
Man, machine, monster, angel. He's a walking paradox. He is the Alpha and the Omega. Don't you like how I'm talking you up?
You can try harder.
Ladies, he's single.
That's not talking me up.
That's not talking you up. That's literally selling you on an auction block.
Primeval's up. Target the envoys first. Your allies invaded.
Yeah, honestly, so here's the thing. This was always going to happen. All the pandemic did was accelerate what was already happening. Every year, since streaming and Netflix has really become a thing, box office grosses have gone down. And there are less films being released, and the studios are banking on tentpoles more and more. So they're spending more and more money on less movies, and if one of those movies fails, that was their entire profit for the year, you know? Like, if one Avengers movie fucks up, it's dunzos. So that's why streaming has really, like, people are like, ah, we're in the golden age of TV. It's just like, it's an easier platform. They can work on smaller budgets because you're not dealing with the headaches of distribution. Yeah, Tenet. Tenet was Christopher Nolan swinging his dick around, being like, I'm cool enough that everyone will risk getting a virus to go see my movie. No, is the answer to that. Sorry, bud. The last Batman movie wasn't that hot. And Interstellar was okay. Inception was pretty fucking cool, though. I liked Inception.
Hey, relax.
Yeah, see, Juan is also works in the TV film industry. It's a good thing. This is gonna be a good thing. It's gonna be ultimately a very democratizing process. It's actually, in a weird way, kind of going back to the studio system. Back in the day, movie theaters were directly owned by movie studios. So you wanted to see a Warner Brothers movie, you'd go to a Warner Brothers theater. And that was how you saw the movies. And then when the old studio system broke up, and because it was a monopoly, they basically got hit with antitrust shit. Movie theaters, as we know them, came into existence. But now, Netflix, Amazon, HBO Max, they're directly producing and distributing. There's no middleman anymore. And basically all that's happening now is it's cheaper. The reason that everyone with HBO Max is just getting those movies for a month is because we're already paying them monthly. They don't have to worry about the infrastructure of making prints, or in this case now it's not even prints, they ship hard drives around. And they don't have to worry about movie theaters paying a cut. Oh, hey, Greg. What's up, bud? We have a Greg Tishan amongst us. Oh, shit. HBO Max is going to be great. I think this is... People are crapping themselves. I think this is an evolution. It's a big moment. Yeah. Likewise, Greg. I'm so excited. I want to see Dune on big screen, but I also don't want to get COVID. And I want to be able to watch Dune a lot. And the idea of, like, okay, from October 1st to October 31st, watch Dune as much as you fucking want. And then it's gone. Yeah, that would be cool. But the merge of HBO and Warner Brothers is a slow-moving beast. First, like, DC Universe has to disassemble, which it is, basically. I think the only thing that's still exclusive to DC Universe is Stargirl. But, like, I'm excited. They put, like, Young Justice and a bunch of other really cool shit on HBO Max. They've every season of Space Ghost Coast to Coast, all of Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law. They got a lot of good Adult Swim on there.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Yeah, and plus The Wire, which, you know, Harley Quinn's great. Harley Quinn is on HBO Max, and I saw it for the first time. I saw the Harley Quinn show on HBO Max, and I was like, holy shit, it's the Venture Brothers on Batman. And I really hope it gets to season 3. And they did cool things like they do Cartoon Network stuff. So if you haven't watched Infinity Train, like, watch Infinity Train. That is one of the best cartoons I've ever seen in my life. And they made the 3rd season happen. And they're also making the 4th season of Young Justice, which, fuck yeah. I love Young Justice. Cody, I'm the same way. I mean, 10 years ago, like when I was in college or right out of college, and Greg will attest to it, we would go to movies all the time. Crucible?
Yes.
Yes. But first I gotta do a buy break because the meat machine needs maintenance. Yeah. Everybody who hasn't watched Young Justice, watch Young Justice. And the latest season, Outsiders, the one that came out years later, was so good. It was so good. All right. I believe it's time for a Be Right Back.
Sounds like time for a Be Right Back.
It is. It is. I'm gonna mute all of us but the game. Okay, we're back.
Coming back. Oh God. Shh. Hey. It's all your fault.
Don't tell him.
Control, please.
Control. Yeah. No, I'm gonna put us in elimination. No, better. Survival. I'm just making one debate. Do I want to... No, I'm not punishing myself tonight. I still have to get the ornament for Adored.
Me too.
Yeah, it's the only one I don't have.
I don't have the Gambit one either.
I got the Gambit one. I just don't have... But I don't want to use the sniper rifle right now. I want to see what duality's like. Oh, I'm 99% done on the catalyst. I'm using duality. Fuck that.
It's good.
Cool. I'm going to slap on my fallen guillotine, and we're going to get going. Control.
Red letter what?
Hold on. I got to go read.
Say what?
There's a show with Carl Urban as a future cop that was good. Yeah, you're talking... Oh, God. I want to say it was called Androids. No, or Almost Human. It was called Almost Human. I think that was... Yeah. It lasted for 2 seasons. He was a cop and his partner was an android. He did that after Dread, before The Boys. It might be. Almost Human might be the Vampire Werewolf show.
Yeah, that sounds
That also sounds correct.
right.
Carl Urban, DC. He hasn't done DC yet.
Good on him.
No, I would love to see him play a Batman villain. Are you kidding me?
Well, he can voice one in a cartoon. Cartoons are good.
The cartoons are good. They should get Carl Urban to do that. I'm pulling up his page now, by the way. No, it was called Almost Human. 2013, Almost Human.
Oh my gosh, the zones! We have to get the zones already.
Let's get them.
The
I'm
zones.
paying attention. I remember
your
that we're
life.
paying this is Destiny, and
The
we have
zones
guns,
are your
and we're
life.
shooting.
Zone C captured. Enemy claimed zone
Always
A.
trust the internal IMDb, baby. I am paid to be an authority on pop culture.
Captured zone B.
I'm not always right, but I frequently am. 60% of the time, it works every time. That doesn't make any sense.
You don't make any sense. Oh, I don't have.
Oh,
any
hey, look, it's
sniper
you.
scavenger.
Zone A. That's a
That's not
power
good.
play.
Oh, look at you using Adored. I said I wasn't going to use it, and then you're like, well, I'm just going to go use it.
I had it equipped.
I'm
before you
joking.
mentioned anything.
I just like being an asshole, man. I don't
Told
know.
you I
Have you,
didn't
welcome,
have it.
have you been on this stream before?
Holy smokes, they're everywhere.
Aw, look at Rory and Dapper bonding through mutual hatred. Gravity Falls? That's been on my radar.
Don't know how to use that. He's coming for you. Oh, he came for you.
Yeah, see, the problem was I didn't do the scope fire a slug thing. I did the spray shot.
Which can still murder people.
It
Just
still
murks 'em.
Yeah, you just gotta be a little closer than where I was. Oh my god. I will check out Gravity Falls. That's been on my list. But seriously, everybody and their mother, go check out Infinity Train. I will scream about it forever. It is one of the best cartoons I've ever seen.
Captured zone A. You have zone advantage.
And God, they do more in they do more in 11 minutes than most TV dramas do in an hour. Infinity Train. But I'll definitely check out Gravity Falls. That has been on my radar. And yeah, I totally watch kids' animations still. I don't give a
Zone
fuck.
B lost.
Voltron Legendary Defender, great show. Also, Greg and I went to college with the guy who voices Prince Lotor.
You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours.
That's a fact. His name is AJ Lacasio. He's a really cool guy. And Castlevania did rock. I don't know how the next season's going to be because Warren Ellis is not going to be involved because it turns out he couldn't keep his penis in his pants like most other white men. So we lost the dude who was writing Castlevania and making it amazing. Yeah, that hurt me a lot. Don't have heroes. Warren Ellis was a writer I admired quite a bit. It's one of those situations where he didn't assault anyone or anything, but he did a lot of inappropriate behavior, and it's not very cool from a guy who's supposed to be enlightened. He did write, like, Transmetropolitan and Planetary are still two of the most influential comics in my life. Period. But I still struggle with, oh my god, I should have known when I saw that red.
I am avenged!
But Castlevania was really good. I did like it a lot. I'll probably watch it anyways, even with new writers. You know what got canceled too fast? Altered Carbon. I was enjoying that. I liked them switching actors playing Takeshi every season. I thought Anthony Mackie did a great job in Season 2. I thought Joel Kinnaman did a great job in Season 1. I was digging that show. And yeah, Hermit, Spider Jerusalem is one of the best comic book characters ever made. He's who I actually want to be when I grow up. When I grow up, I'm going to be Spider Jerusalem. I mean, Bob, let's be honest, that's who I am now, is Jewish Spider-Man. Spider Jerusalem is Hunter S. Thompson in a cyberpunk future.
Oh, fuck that up.
He can aim. Spider Jerusalem, but he doesn't kill people though. He's not a big fan of it. He's a journalist. So he just carries a gun that makes you shit yourself. He has a gun that gives you like awful diarrhea.
Enemy has your zone. Zone B captured.
The diarrhea gun? Yeah, it's in the comic.
You captured Zone A. You
Yeah,
have
it's
advantage.
how he intimidates politicians. He like corners politicians in public bathrooms and aims this gun at them and says like, if you don't answer my question, I'm gonna make you shit yourself. And then they're like, I'm not answering anything. All right, let's do it on nice and loose. And he shoots you with it. It's true. It's a real thing from the comic, and it's why Warren Ellis is a hero, but he's also not anymore. Because he's not nice to women, and that's stupid. Oh, God, Dapper, you're just trying it all. I know what you're saying, 'cause it's that movie, but, like, come on.
I have a snowstorm chasing me. It's very frightening.
3 minutes. You're winning. Stay strong.
Oh.
Is there anything else I have to allow and allow? Can I be honest, Dapper? You've triggered it more than anyone else on my stream. There hasn't been no one in my audience, and I've been streaming for months now. Nobody has activated it quite like you.
He just has that vocabulary that's just... It hates. It just hates it.
It does. Aw, Barkov, it's not his bedtime yet. He just came back. It's 10:43. He's almost a legal adult.
Fuck that up.
Hey, I got a guy. Ooh, piece of candy. What's that? Piece of candy. Oh, James Woods. That's another person I also have to hate now. We've been over that we can't like James Woods anymore. Aha! Oh my god. Stasis. And I got my duality catalyst. That was beautiful. I did see that Prophecy's coming back on Tuesday. I'm very excited because I'm missing 2 pieces, 1 piece from each of the armor sets you can get from Prophecy. So I'm looking forward to being able to fill out those armor sets. You can be Iron Fist. You can be V too. I'm the Amazing Ari. Go ahead. Oh, it's the old Iron Banner Scout, and it's gonna be nice. I'm hoping they give Scout Rifles a buff, mostly because one of my favorite weapon types. Where do I think you place? I think you're why am I blanking on the actor's name? I know who you are. I'm just pulling it up so I can properly describe it. Oh my god. Never has this been harder. I want a movie title. Thank you. Okay. No, you're not Thanos. No. Okay. Barco. You've seen Ant-Man, correct? No. I know exactly who you are. You're Luis, played by Michael Pena.
Yeah.
You're Ant-Man's friend that's like, yo, let me tell you that story. That's who you are, Barkov.
That sounds accurate.
I wasn't
It's good
trying
that you
to
love
insult
yourself.
you, Barkov. That wasn't an insult. That was me giving you an accurate... And I'm Ant-Man. I think that's what we... Oh, adultish. I love... Mida Mini Tool?
Control.
You're speaking my language. Is it good again? Did they fix it? It was bad for a while. It used to be... I have like 3 ornaments for it.
And crush your enemy.
Mida Multi-Tool's my heart. Yeah. The multi-tool is the scout, mini tool is the SMG, but they put out a new version of it, which I have, and I'm very excited to try. They have one that's not the one that got legacied out with the menagerie.
Zone A captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on.
You're Scout from Team Fortress 2. Yeah, you are Scout from Team Fortress 2. Oh. I don't know. Go to Twitter sometime, Hermit. Go look up James Woods on Twitter. He'll answer that for you.
Zone B lost.
Thank you, Bob Goblin. That is actually what I think I am. I think I am old, tired Spider-Man from Into the Spider-Verse. But Pat wouldn't let me be that, so he told me I had to be Ant-Man, and I was like, I mean, that works. He's kind of the Marvel Cinematic Universe equivalent. Just basically it. But, yeah, I would say I'm on the Spider-Man. Yes! He's crazy like Nick Cage. He's using old-timey terms that nobody knows what the hell he's talking about. And at the end of it, you just go, yep, uh-huh, sure. Oh yeah, we established last night on Ari Rubin's stream that Greg is Satan. And nobody picked up on my awesome joke where I said, yep, we're just two Jews working for the devil. And everyone was like, oh, we get to, I don't know, can we laugh at that? Yes, you were supposed to laugh at that one.
You captured Zone C. You have advantage.
Oh, that's so good to know, Adultish. I am going to infuse and bring out my sweet, beautiful Mida multi-tool. That is, you know how much I love Mida, Adultish? That is a, I'm sure you know, that's a D1 exotic. It goes all the way back to vanilla Destiny. Like, vanilla launch Destiny 2014. And Mida Multi-Tool was the first exotic I ever got in Destiny. Ever. Barkov, that's still a compliment because you know who Peter Porker is? He's John Mulaney, you know, very talented comedy writer. So, I'll take it. You're still complimenting. Also, he defies logic with cartoon physics.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not a pig bit by a radioactive spider. He's a spider bit by a radioactive pig.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes it all the more monstrous.
They have the lead, but the match is over. You captured Zone B.
Yeah, so my favorite... well, I like Speed too. My favorite Warlock exotics. I'm wearing them right now, and I'm gonna go to them. Transversive Steps.
Zone B.
I love my Transversive Steps. I use them so much. There you go, Hermit. You are caught up on James Wood's douchiness. He's just a fucking douche. Oh, for sure. We'll do a Spider-Verse watch party. We can make that happen. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a bit of a nerd. I saw you have a very funny screen name.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours.
You DM me on... You DM me now. You'd start DMing. He DMs me on Twitch already. Anybody can. I don't have that turned off yet, because I don't think I'm cool enough for that.
You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
Whatever already says I act as gospel. That's dangerous.
Only 5 minutes left.
I'm trying to pull up my tablet. I accidentally closed it, so I can't rewind. Oh no! I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah.
Zone B lost.
Ow, 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 ow. I mean, usually if someone from the channel's DMing me, it's about the show. Barkov usually is just sharing information. He's usually just like, hey, check out this video, or here's the instructions to this cocktail. Like, he's not really bugging me. Sorry, I don't know. I'm sorry, Barkov, if you wanted... Yes, I am Ding Dong. Glad you're back.
Zone A lost.
I don't have notifications on for messaging for Twitch. And, I'll let you in on something, Barkov. The way I write, I silence my phone, and I ignore the world. Oh, you ask on Twitter? Shit. I must have it turned off on Twitter. You should be able to... I should see them. I'll check. I'm sorry. That's ridiculous. I should see your messages on Twitter. I would respond to them, Barco.
You captured Zone A. You have zone advantage.
To me, it's like if you don't... unless you've got bajillions of followers and you don't respond back on Twitter, like, I don't get it. It's the internet. It's literally the open phone book of the internet. Just, like, you can talk to anybody. I think it's one of the great... If the algorithms were correct, and if humanity wasn't a piece of garbage manipulating people's minds, I think it would be the ultimate leveling tool, because it allows people all over the world to communicate. That's cool, Barkov. I'm just now venturing into being a public-facing person at all. Like I said, I worked as an editor in post-production, which meant I was in a dark cave. I don't know, I'm sure people here have seen 30 Rock. There's an episode where Liz Lemon has to go get something in the edit changed for one of her shows, and she goes to see the edit room, and it's Paul Giamatti playing the editor. And yeah, you know, that's kind of what it was like. It was like, you think you're in control? I control everything. I control the edit. I have everything but TikTok, because I'm not cool or young enough. I wouldn't know what to do. It'd just be me flossing or something. Like, not the dance, like I'm actually flossing. It wouldn't be good.
Zone B lost. Don't let your enemy take this.
Yeah, I definitely, like, I have alt accounts for when I want to be anonymous. That is what I have found Facebook to be the most handy with. My family lives all over the country, and being able to, I want, oh, duality. I want a shotgun match against a Titan, Nate.
Told you it was good.
It is good. I didn't even have time to put the catalyst on it yet.
Breakfast. You can win a battle for territory.
Yeah, he did.
Now
You
I
just
know.
didn't
I
do
just did it. I just did it. I did it now, and now it's on. And so, is it just a range increase?
And larger clip.
Oh shit! The clip's 8 now. Fuck.
Yep.
Oh, this is a dangerous shotgun. That's a nasty shotgun, man. See, I get excited for fake guns. I don't get excited for real ones. Not that much, anyways. Although...
These sidearms come with auto-loading holsters.
They're all reload so fast. Like, why?
Just why?
Like, why is that a feature?
Is it a feature or is it a bug?
I like the coin gameplay when. What coin? I don't follow. Okay.
Control.
All right. All right. All right.
Show your enemy.
Best game ever made ever.
Take the zone.
Well, that's high. That's high praise, Barco.
You captured zone A. Enemy claimed zone C.
Oh yeah, no, MySpace is still up, Cody One. MySpace is still around. Nobody uses it. But bands use it.
Zone B. Zone
But like, not good ones. Bad bands use it. Hey, bro, I don't have any ammo for this. That's the gun I wanted. And that's the guy I wanted to shoot it with.
Really?
Someone's still paying for the server space and the domain name. That's my only guess, Chunderbus. My lord. Sometimes I just want to call Lord Chunderbus my lord. But then what if someone else here has lord in their name? It's not often we have royalty among us. Except every time Lord Chunderbus is here, which is frequently. My lord is acceptable. Yeah, I know you don't have lord in your name. That's not very Jewish. What, are you going to tell me that's a family name? Yes, this is my son, Lord Ben Moshe.
You have zone advantage.
There's an Ari and a Reuben. We'll be okay. By the way, Ari Steve is one of my favorite running gags that you all have started and subject Ari Reuben to. We do both find it hysterical that because it is not very common to run into somebody with this name. 7 days to Hanukkah. Fuck you. Fuck you, Babylonians. Trash our temple. Burn our olive oil. Shit.
Zone A captured. You have advantage.
I'm a Maccabee in your face.
You captured Zone C. Power play. Keep the pressure on.
I'm getting aggressive about old Jewish holidays.
He is.
I can get behind a lot of the Jewish holidays because most of them are based off of like real things that happened. Like, this was the time these people tried to kill us. This is the time these people tried to kill us. Hey, you don't want to know what this holiday's about? Time those people tried to kill us.
And there's
Most Jewish holidays are about the Jews narrowly escaping death. I'm sorry to make it dark, but it's true. Even Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur is the Day of Atonement, and according to halacha, Jewish law, it's the day of the year where God decides who's living and dying that year. He writes your name in the book of the life or the book of death. And, better get your begging in while it counts. I'm an atheist. I probably have at some point. I love Lewis Black. Thank you, Cody. I am an atheist, or as what my own people like to call, an assimilated or non-practicing Jew. But, I'm a white guy. Conditionally. Depends on if there's Nazis in the room. If there's Nazis in the room, I'm not. But other than that, I'm basically a white dude. Go for it. Go for it, Barco. You have my explicit permission. I am interested in game recommendations. Assimilated. Yeah. Into Western culture. That is what they call Jews that don't wear a black hat. Jerry Seinfeld? Jerry Seinfeld is an assimilated Jew. Paul Rudd? Ant-Man? Got news for you. Assimilated Jew. He actually had the best joke ever, because he's like me. He's not practicing. He went on one of those talk shows, and they asked Paul Rudd, they said, well, you're Jewish, you don't broadcast it, you're not a practicing Jew. He goes, oh, well, I like to think I perfected it.
5 minutes remaining.
That's my favorite answer. I, too, have perfected being Jewish.
I just spawned in front of a guy in the middle of his super.
Did you get stasis?
Zone C,
No!
enemy has advanced.
He's just exploded in my face. It was gross. I don't like it.
Captured
Please
Zone
no.
A. You have advanced.
Yeah, you want to see how old he look? He doesn't age. Put on, I forget, he was in Halloween 6? It was the one right before Halloween H2O. He was in, like, the Curse of Michael Myers. He was in a Halloween movie. He was literally, like, 16 years old. He looks like he's an old man. And then you can put on Avengers Endgame, and he will look like a 3-year-old. Because he is aging backwards. Dude, I know way too much about what people were in what movie. Like, way more than a person should. My lady person has to shut me up, 'cause she's like, I don't need to know the credits. She's like, let's just watch it. I'm like, but the connections. Nah.
Zone B lost.
Octodad's been in my peripheral, and I feel like I would have a fun time with that game. I like games with stupid controls. The best story games ever made. Yeah, I am an octopus pretending to be a person and raising a family.
Zone advantage. 3 minutes left.
are they
Oh,
all
well, see,
there?
I one up you there, Alice. I have made my lady person watch Clone Wars in chronological order,
Zone A lost.
not in
Enemy
air
has
order.
advantage. You captured Zone C. You have zone
I'm that monster. And then we watched Rebels. When we first started dating, I made her watch Battlestar Galactica as a test. This is all true.
Zone B lost. They've almost won.
She passed, by the way. In case you were all wondering. We've been together a long time. Oh, where you are, you squirrely bastards? Get over here. You die. Come on, one more. I was hoping for a kill and I didn't get it. I get that, Alice. Oh, my lady person likes the Star Wars now too. She's all about the nerd stuff.
Maybe next time, Guardian.
So my lady person just had, a lot of people have had childhoods like this. She moved around a lot, and she never had a gaming group, and she didn't have parents that were into nerd culture, so she never got, exposed to nerd culture. I gotta go to the tower, bud.
Good. Done with that nonsense.
Yeah, we did get our pinnacle, didn't we?
So done with that nonsense. Wasn't even a good pinnacle.
I didn't see. Mine had to go to the mailbox, I think. I'm at that weird part where I'm hoarding 1250 gear so I can get everything up to hard cap. If everyone's wondering why my vault ever looks like a mess, that's why. It's because I hoard things. I'm like, I'm gonna infuse that gun I never use. And then I don't. And then the power cap goes up again and all that shit I held onto is useless.
You do that. You do.
I do that. I do that a lot. Octodad. Barco, I got news for you. Destiny ain't going bye-bye.
What brings you here this time?
Oh, that dude has a dead orbit cloak, and I am jelly. Not that I like Dead Orbit, but he has a faction cloak.
They're dropping like constantly.
I know, but I don't play a hunter. And I aligned with Future War Cult, so I only get the fucking with cats. Which is, yes, that is the technical name for Future War Cult. Bungie doesn't really want to say it. Thank you, Barkov. I will always be destined for failure.
She said she wanted to... Yes.
Oh, in memory, that's always fun to do.
Transfer.
I'm modded until it becomes a new game.
Good luck. Good luck.
Oh, adultish. So basic. Dead Orbit Hunter! What, next thing out of your mouth, you're gonna be like, JK, not Hunter, not Hunter. I play an Arc Striker Titan with a one-eye mask.
Sorry, just threw up a little in my mouth.
Yeah. For those of you who aren't up on the minutia of Destiny, these are broken, cheap class builds. I'll never not enjoy people being bummed out about that episode. Saddest animal girl ever, Dapper Gentleman. What show are you talking about? State Alchem? Full Metal Alchemist. Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Man, that episode bums me out.
I haven't seen all of Full Metal Alchemist. So.
Well, you only need to see one episode to be bummed out if you...
Oh, well, I know the origin story. I've seen bits. I was kind of fucked up. Trying to save their mom. Kind of blew themselves the fuck up. Oh, Barkov. Most of these audiences is roughly my age. We've all watched BoJack.
Speaking of being bummed out,
What's up?
BoJack.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. BoJack is profound. I'm gonna rant about Infinity Train again because I didn't see it in the chat and see anybody recognize it. It's on HBO Max. Go watch Infinity Train. Seriously, it's one of the coolest fucking shows I've ever seen. I love it, Rory. I have not watched Chernobyl yet because, so true fact, adultish, the only horror that bothers me is real horror that humans do to each other. So you want to put on Hellraiser, you want to put on Aliens, any like weird, gross monster movie, I'm in. But I won't spoil shit. Go watch it. That's it. Just go watch it. But yeah,
And stop
can't
hearing us
watch-
in French. No.
I can't. Hostile fucks with me bad. I don't do that gore porn shit. I don't like it. I just don't like it. And the real kicker, and this is gonna, I may sound out of character, but I absolutely cannot tolerate animal cruelty on screen. I can't. Like, if there's a scene torturing an animal, I'm out. I'm done. Like, I fast forward it, or I go get a snack until it's done, and then I come back when it's over. I can't handle that shit. But you want to watch, like, a bunch of dumb teenagers get chased by a dude in a hockey mask, fine. Like, whatever. Freddy Krueger, fine. Chucky, the doll, fine. But I don't know. Chernobyl, I'm scared. I'm legitimately scared to watch because it really happened. And the worst kind of horror is human ineptitude. It's just people fucking up. And I just can't do that. So, I love scary movies. I like them when they get psychological. I really like The Shining. Greg will yell at you and say, "Don't watch Doctor Sleep." Greg's a father now, and he's a very emotional person. And Doctor Sleep is a sequel to The Shining, and you absolutely need to watch it. It is fantastic. Ewan McGregor plays the grown-up kid of Jack Nicholson after he went crazy in The Shining. And watch the director's cut if you can. And he has been suppressing The Shining, but there's a kid in danger because, shock and surprise, there's psychic vampires now. So he doesn't like it because the movie and the book is about a group of psychic vampires that eat psychic children to live. And basically, Ewan McGregor plays the Jack Torrance's kid, Red Rum, grown up. Not that much. That's it. That's the movie.
Yeah, that's not really spoilers. That's
That's the baseline plot. Did I ruin John Wick if I tell you he's going on revenge because his dog died? No. You're still going to go watch John Wick. That happens in the first 15 minutes. Watch the rest of the movie. Yeah, like, just... His dog died? What? So... Yeah, I don't abide by it. I also only rescue animals, which is why I have my weird traumatized dumpster gremlin, who is getting much better now. But, like, Dib used to be really terrified of humanity in general. Yeah, I love that shit. Like, look, if it's... Oh, I'm not gonna fight you. Hold on, Adultish Gambino. We love the new Bill and Ted movie here. I bought it without seeing it. I bought it release day.
Same.
Like, I believe for multiple... You can go back, but early on in this stream, I introduced myself as Dennis Caleb McCoy. Multiple times. I was like, hello, I'm Dennis Caleb McCoy, and I'm really sorry, but this is destined for failure. I loved it. It was what I needed. Having Kid Cudi be there just to spout off astrophysics and say station, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, the original's always the best, but I thought it was a very fitting end. Yeah, it clicked for me. I needed some positivity in that summer. I mean, that came out late August, and the lady friend and I had spent all summer in New York protesting, basically. And you know, America's been pretty fucking tense, and New York has been one of the clashing points. Oh, Bogus Journey's amazing, Cody. Death is single-handedly one of the best side characters in any comedy. Just, you have sunk my battleship. Best 7 out of 8? You're damn right! God, he has the best fucking lines.
I don't think it's best 7 out of 8, Ari.
It's best whatever.
Expressions won't win a fight.
Oh, they waste Claudia Black.
Good is better than not. Eververse deals in all manner of goods.
Morrigan from Dragon's Age. I forget her character's name, but she was awesome in Farscape. Claudia Black. She just sells the microtransaction shit.
Thanks for shopping Eververse, guys.
Thanks for shopping Eververse. Something Fenchurch. Here, let's go talk to the dude from The Wire.
Greetings.
Yeah, Lance Reddick.
I hear you are making progress, Guardian. I know.
Aaron's son. Thank you so much, Hermit. Farscape. That's a cool show. Boy, that show heat up. The last, like somewhere in season 2 of Farscape, that show just went on fucking fire. Shax is Morgan from The Walking Dead. That's fantastic. I didn't know that, and now I do, and my life's better. Interesting, Hermit. I didn't know, is English a second language for you? That's interesting. Babylon 5 is. I'll say this. The drama, the interplay of characters, and the complexity in Babylon 5, bar none, some of the best. It has not aged well graphically. It's pretty bad. I rewatched it like a year or two ago. So like I'm not talking through rose tinted glasses. I'm like, objectively there are some really rough parts. And the first season with Sinclair instead of Sheridan, I mean, it's not the actor's fault. He was literally having a psychotic break during season 1, but he's just not as good as Bruce Boxleitner. I mean, Babylon 5 got better when they put Tron in it. That's a fact.
Obviously.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to get rid of some weird guy and you're going to make Tron the main character? I'm watching your show. You have my attention. Yeah, you moved from Colombia when you were young. That's fascinating, Hermit. That's really cool. English is a second language for my dad, too. He learned it at a young age. So it wasn't too hard for him, but my dad's an immigrant. So I'm always interested by that stuff. And obviously, I'm very pro-immigrant. Oh, the Animaniacs reboot's good? I've heard mixed things. I want to check it out. Barkov, Animaniacs literally was my childhood. Like, it came out, I was who it was aimed for. We're gonna have a good time, Barkov. I love cartoons. I do think I'm done playing Destiny, though. I feel like I'm done. I am, Bob. You're saying Barkov is. I love Pinky and the Brain. Oh, they brought Dot. They brought the Warner Brothers and Dot back. Yeah, well, look, here's the thing. I'll sum this up. Animaniacs was topical. Like, that's what we forget. We were kids watching it, but there were a lot of jokes for grown-ups. Like, the Goodfeathers, that was Goodfellas. There wasn't a kid who saw a Martin Scorsese movie yet. Nobody saw Goodfellas at that age. That was a joke for the parents. So, times have changed. At the time Animaniacs came out, Goodfellas was a pretty recent release. That's a 30-year-old movie now. So you can't. Yeah, and Bill Clinton plays the sax. Like that part. Like they had to update it. So I'm not surprised by that. They kept the strongest bits. Yakko, Wacko, Dot, Pinky, and the Brain. What else are you gonna do? They always did. Yeah. If they're smart, that's what the show was. Ikora Ikora's in Firefly. She's Zoe from Firefly. She's Gina Torres.
She's Wonder Woman.
Yeah, that's true. She has voiced Wonder Woman. She's fucking everything. She's awesome. She was married to Morpheus. They were in Hannibal together. I know I'm right. I haven't flexed it that much, but this is not a humble brag. Yeah. The voice cast Bungie has for this game is insane. You know who Osiris is? Osiris, everybody watched The Mummy with Brendan Fraser? You guys remember his Medjay, the guy in all black who was helping him fight the mummy? That's Osiris. He's also currently in Star Trek Discovery, playing Admiral Vance. And he was also in Justice League Unlimited as the voice of Dr. Fate. And he was in Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo, as the gigolo that Deuce Bigalow takes over the apartment for. His name is Oded Fair. And he's not Arabic, he's Jewish, he's Israeli. Boom. That's my internal IMDb, knowing way too much. I did that all off of memory. And I'm not proud of it. I'm not. Well, you can be bilingual. Exactly, Adultish. If only they would put all of them together. I hear you, Adultish. I will go look at your game recommendations. I will. Nate's giving me the good old brain explodies. So there's Nate. Nate, thank you for being with us. Even though I'm sorry I didn't have your sound on for the first 5 minutes.
That's okay. They didn't need to hear it. I was only giving useful information.
Right. That's true. I heard Eric Clapton's a terrible racist. That's all I heard, and I'm sad now.
Hey, you're welcome, Sam. You in particular.
Yeah. Everybody tell Dapper Gentlemancer he's a jerk. And good night. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.